First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Mantle. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Maddox is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not
I
a lot
say
of pitches.
pitchers,
One of the
Bomber,
things I
Cole.
like, he's back mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Drilled on the ground to short, and a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a one-out hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gehrig, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And now a throw comes homeward, and it's over his head. What's going on? Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ted Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. So a man at third here with two gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. 0-1 the count. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Gehrig is one of the few true, and this one gets away.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Morris over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Tom Glavine. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
To first, right to him. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Stepping into the box, John Smoltz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Mantle is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping into the box, Jack Morris, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, Al Kaline, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And he drops it. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Wagner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. K-line is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mark Burley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a looper to left. Williams will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now at the plate, Mariano Rivera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. To third. Scooped up. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the end. So striding in, Babe Ruth, 9-1-2 due up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. 1-0 the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And indeed the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Mickey Mantle. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
2 out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Hoffman corrals it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. At the plate now, Gehrig.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. So just 1 away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And now a run comes across. And not in time as the second run scores. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 5 cross the plate with the big. Stepping in, Trevor Hoffman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, Billy Wagner. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe. To the plate now, Greg Maddux. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. K-line is there. 1 down. At the plate, Tom Glavine. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. In now, Eddie Matthews. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Popped him up. Morris has room in foul territory. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And here comes the Babe. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Popped up. And no one will track it down. Here comes another 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Smoke toward third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, but they throw it away. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
The 1-0 home. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. So he gets the strikeout, but they're not yet out of the inning due to some questionable defense. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Throw is up the line as it gets away. At the plate, Gehrig. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Jack Morris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roy Oswalt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Mantle on for it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that all ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that is through into right field for a single. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. Stepping in now, Eddie Matthews. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he'll make it to third with a triple. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. Into the box, Babe Ruth. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Looking to send him packing again. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. Ruth at third with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready once again, Mickey Mantle. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the ball's thrown right by him at third. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate, as that should go down as a passed ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Hoffman. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Popped him up. Maddux is there. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. Lays off 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Mantle is on his way home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Swing and a miss for strike one. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
No surprise with that swing.
Into the box now, Mariano Rivera. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. To the plate now, Billy Wagner, as he sends it on the ground to first. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Kerry Wood will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Smoltz. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Jack Morris. No hits to this point. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready for another chance, Roy Oswalt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now back. The first baseman.
So now to the plate, Mark Burley, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he dives to make a spectacular. Standing in, Mariano Rivera will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now back. The pitcher. Trevor Hoffman.
At the plate, Trevor Hoffman, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In now, Kerry Wood. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Tom Glavine looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where You'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Now to the plate, John Smoltz, and their runners at the corners now. A bouncer to the left side. Robinson at second base, and the inning comes to a close. Digging in now, Jack Morris. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Coming to the plate now, Roy Oswalt. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
He pulls this one into right. K-line is there. 2 down. So digging in now, Mariano Rivera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Stepping in now, Trevor Hoffman, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Robinson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Hal Newhouser, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Billy Wagner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Tom Glavine. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 21-4 this afternoon. The mid-century era jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Babe Ruth